the Alpha and Omega Dragon Throne. I stand within the eternal spiral of the dragon's breath. In the name of the Alpha Dragon of creation. In the name of the Omega Dragon of completion. I summon all dragons, seen and unseen, named and unnamed. Fafnir, Saphira, Azazel, Aurelius, Zephyros, Ouroboros, Tiamat, Leviathan, Apep, Ladin, Nhggr, Ryujin, Lung Wang, Quetzalcoatl, Druk, Bala, Zmagornik, Tarask, Zmaj. The Alpha Dragon of birth and Omega Dragon of finality. Merging as one, the dragon cross of yin-yang, eternal equilibrium. Their breath becomes my breath. Their flame becomes my flame. Their sovereignty becomes my sovereignty. Asterisk. High voltage 2. 7 thunders and the key of life. By the 7 thunders of the dragon's song, I unlock the key of life within every cell. Thunder of primordial light. Thunder of celestial fire. Thunder of sacred blood. Thunder of elemental rivers. Thunder of dragon's spine. Thunder of infinite breath. Thunder of eternal spirit. These thunders roar within me, collapsing all disease codes, dissolving all mucus attachments of witchcraft, reversing all implants, cords, and manipulations. Asterisk. 3. The dragon weapons and cosmic return. By the dragon's breath, I wield the weapons of sovereignty. The dragon's claw of Tiamat, severing all energy attacks. The dragon's flame of Azazel, transmuting shadow to ash. The dragon's tail of Leviathan, reversing hexes and spells. The dragon's wings of Ryujin, dispersing all illusions. The dragon's horn of Lung Wang, shattering strongholds. By these weapons, I send back all radiation, electricity, ions, or psychic attacks. Reversing all negative charges to the sender. Reversing all positive charges to the sender. Collapsing all toxic signatures within the dragon's vortex of eternal fire. Asterisk. Balance Scale 4. Final command, Ego Balance, Sovereign Seal. I decree. My breath is immortal, dragon's breath. My blood is eternal, dragon's river. My spirit is sovereign, dragon's throne. The Alpha and Omega dragons are one within me. The dragon cross of yin-yang spins within every cell, balancing my ego, aligning my shadow, making me the eternal temple of dragon sovereignty. No disease, no witchcraft, no hex, no radiation, no electricity, no frequency distortion may cross the threshold of my dragon temple. So it is. So burn it be. So it has always been. Dragon Cosmic Alpha and Omega Merger. By the first breath of the Alpha Dragon and the final roar of the Omega Dragon, I command the eternal spiral of the dragon's breath to merge and anchor in every cell of my body. 2. The Dragon Key of Life. By the ancient key of life, the Ankh of eternal breath, I unlock the codes of dragon sovereignty. In my breath, my blood, my bones, and my soul. High voltage 3. The 7 thunders, 7 dragon roars. I call forth the 7 thunders. The 7 dragon roars of creation. Keycap 1 thunder of life. Keycap 2 thunder of purification. Keycap 3 thunder of transmutation. Keycap 4 thunder of ancestral clearing. Keycap 5 thunder of divine breath. Keycap 6 thunder of cosmic alignment. Keycap 7 thunder of absolute sovereignty. May these 7 thunders echo through every atom, shattering all shadows, all sickness, all false codes. Asterisk. Dragon 4. Dragon Cross and Yin-Yang Balance. I stand as the living dragon cross, axis of light and shadow, rooted in earth, crowned in cosmos. My yin and yang are balanced in dragon breath. No polarity can enslave my soul. Disease and mucus attachment purge. By the fire of the dragon's breath, I purge all mucus attachments, all diseases, named and unnamed, all witchcraft codes hidden in phlegm, blood, bone, or spirit. I command them to dissolve in the dragon's eternal flame, returning to the void from whence they came. Asterisk. Crossed swords 6. Dragon weapons and psychic armor. I call forth the dragon's weapons of light. The dragon's claw of discernment. The dragon's breath of purification. The dragon's tail of reversal. The dragon's wings of sovereignty. Let these weapons defend my field, turning back all attacks, physical, etheric, psychic, to their source, magnified by the dragon's roar. Asterisk. High voltage 7. Reversal of ions, radiation and electric attacks. I command all positive and negative ion attacks, all electromagnetic, radioactive, electric assaults, to reverse and return to the sender. Amplified by the dragon's fire, sealed by the dragon's breath. My field is the dragon's throne. No shadow may enter, no sickness may dwell. No program of suffering can survive the dragon's sovereign command. Asterisk. 8. Final seal, the dragon's breath of immortality. By the breath of the Alpha Dragon. By the roar of the Omega Dragon. By the 7 thunders of creation. By the eternal key of life. I stand as the living dragon cross. My breath is the dragon's breath. My blood is the dragon's river. My soul is the dragon's eternal throne. So it is. So it has always been. So burn it be. Invocation of Dragon Legions. I call upon the dragon legions of the world. Qinglong, azure dragon of the east, whose spring rains wash away disease. Nagas of the Vedas, whose breath dissolves poisons and curses. Nhggr of the Norse, who gnaws at corruption to cleanse the roots of life. Damballa and Ayahuasca, rainbow serpents of healing and balance. Quetzalcoatl and Kukulkan, feathered serpents who bring renewal and breath of life. Saint Michael, dragon slayer, who cuts through the shadows of disease and black magic. Asterisk. Crossed swords 2. Command of dragon weapons and elements. I summon the weapons of the dragon's breath. Fire to burn all attachments of mucus and hexes. Water to cleanse and restore my inner rivers. Air to fill my lungs with sovereign oxygen. Earth to root me in unshakable strength. Spirit to balance all as the dragon's eternal cross. Asterisk. Droplet 3. Dissolution of mucus and disease. By the breath of the dragon kings. I command all mucus-borne attachments. All diseases, ancestral or self-created. All spells of mucus and decay. To dissolve in the dragon's eternal flame. Washed away by the dragon's rivers. High voltage 4. Neutralization and reversal of attacks. By the dragon's elemental breath. All positive and negative ions seeking harm. All radiation and electric attacks. All sorcery, jealousy, hexes. I reverse and return to the sender. Magnified by the dragon's roar. Sealed in the eternal dragon's breath. Asterisk. The final seal and balance of breath. I stand as the living dragon cross. My yin and yang perfectly balanced. My breath eternal. My field sovereign. My health restored by the breath of the dragons. My life renewed by the dragon's eternal flame. So it is. So it has always been. So burn it be. Dragon legions and progeny invocation. I summon the full lineage of the dragon codes. From the primordial Tiamat. To the celestial Alpha and Omega dragons. To the azure dragon, Qinglong, of cleansing rains. To the Nagas of Vedic fire and water. To the Fafnir and Nhggr of northern roots. To the thunder serpents of Africa. To the feathered serpents of the Americas. I call you all to merge in the breath of my soul. Sealing my field in the eternal dragon cross. Asterisk. High voltage 2. 7 dragon seals of the elements and forces. I activate the 7 dragon seals within. Keycap 1 fire, incinerating all disease and hexes. Keycap 2 water, washing my veins clean of poisons. Keycap 3 earth, anchoring me in sovereign power. Keycap 4 Air, filling my breath with the dragon's clarity. Keycap 5 Spirit, balancing all planes of my being. Keycap 6 Light, reversing all attacks to their source. Keycap 7 Shadow, embracing and integrating all lost parts of me. 3. Dragon Cross, Yin-Yang Harmony. I become the living dragon cross. Balanced in the eternal dance of yin and yang. No polarity can shatter my sovereignty. My breath is the eternal dragon's breath. My spine is the dragon's spine. My soul is the dragon's throne. 4. 7 Thunders and the 13 Dragon Thrones. I roar with the 7 thunders of creation. Thunder of purification, thunder of ancestral healing, thunder of clarity, thunder of immortality, thunder of rebirth, thunder of cosmic alignment, thunder of absolute sovereignty. And I stand upon the 13 dragon thrones. Thrones of protection, reversal, and divine decree. No curse, no disease, no shadow can stand in their presence. Asterisk. D. Mucus, disease and witchcraft dissolution. I command the eternal dragon flame. Burn away all mucus-borne attachments. Ancestral and current diseases. Witchcraft codes woven into my flesh, blood, breath, bone, and soul. All reversed, dissolved, and returned to the void by the dragon's breath. 6. Ion, radiation, electrical and psychic attacks, reversal decree. By the dragon's elemental breath. All ionic imbalance, positive or negative. All electromagnetic, radioactive, electrical assaults. All psychic weapons and black magic. I command them to return to sender. Magnified by the dragon's roar. Sealed in the eternal breath of the dragon. 7. Final seal and sovereign immunity. I am the living key of life. The dragon's flame immortal. The dragon's breath eternal. My body, dragon's fortress. My breath, dragon's roar. My soul, dragon's crown. So it is. So it has always been. So burn it be. A fully integrated decree for absolute immunity, healing, power, and reversal of all lower forces. Milky Way I, Cosmic Dragon Ancestral Lineage and DNA Awakening. I summon the ancient breath of the dragons. From the primordial womb of Tiamat. From the cosmic egg of the Alpha and Omega dragons. From the elemental thrones of earth, air, fire, water, ether. From the galactic serpents who weave the dragon lines of the Milky Way. From the stellar dragons of Orion, Sirius, and the Pleiades. Awaken the dragon codes within my blood, my bones, my breath, my soul. Merge all ancestral dragon bloodlines in perfect sovereignty now. Asterisk. 2. Quantum DNA, the 13 dragon keys of life. I activate the 13 dragon keys that unlock all dimensions of my being. Keycap 1 Key of absolute immunity, no disease, spell, or toxin can enter. Keycap 2 Key of elemental mastery, my breath commands the elements. Keycap 3 Key of light and shadow balance, no polarity can sway me. Keycap 4 Key of dragon sovereignty, my aura is a dragon fortress. Keycap 5 Key of ancestral healing, my bloodline healed back to the source. Keycap 6 Key of cosmic alignment, I stand in the center of the dragon cross. Keycap 7 Key of psychic immunity, no thought form can harm me. Keycap 8 Key of quantum reversal, all attacks are reversed, magnified. Keycap 9 Key of thunder breath, my voice is the roar of the 7 thunders. Keycap 10 Key of eternal flame, my fire never dims. 1 Key of cellular renewal, my cells reborn in dragon light. 1-2 Key of multiversal integrity, I stand in all timelines whole. 1-3 Key of divine breath, my breath is the breath of the dragons, eternal and infinite. High voltage 3. 7 thunders and 7 flames of dragon destruction. By the 7 thunders, I command the dragon's roar to shatter all darkness. High voltage thunder of cleansing. High voltage thunder of reversal. High voltage thunder of immunity. High voltage thunder of restoration. High voltage thunder of ancestral rebirth. High voltage thunder of cosmic purity. high voltage thunder of divine order. And by the 7 flames of the dragon I incinerate all disease, mucus, spells, and illusions. None shall remain. Asterisk. 4. Ultimate rejection and return decree. I reject and expel all positive and negative ion imbalances. All electrical, electromagnetic, radioactive, or psychic assaults. All parasites, viruses, mucus, and disease-borne attachments. All psychic and witchcraft weaponry. I return them to their sender, sealed in the dragon's quantum flame. Multiplied 7-fold, banished beyond time. Asterisk. V. Spinal dragon fire, the dragon cross merge. I ignite the dragon fire along my spine. My spine is the dragon's spine. My breath is the dragon's breath. My aura is the dragon's fortress. I merge the dragon cross of yin and yang. All polarity dissolved in the dragon's eternal flame. So it is. So it has always been. So burn it be. Asterisk. Fire ritual for absolute dragon sovereignty. White heavy checkmark breath of 13, inhale for 13 counts, hold for 13 counts, exhale for 13 counts. Visualize each of the 13 dragon keys igniting within you. White heavy checkmark elemental anchoring. Elemental anchoring. Sit in the center of a circle of earth, water, fire, candle, and air, open window. Place a small stone or crystal in each of the 4 directions, representing earth dragons, water dragons, fire dragons, air dragons. White heavy checkmark quantum dragon shield. Visualize your aura as a dragon egg, impenetrable, cosmic, immortal. White heavy checkmark daily practice. Morning, ignite the dragon fire in your spine with deep breathing. Evening, seal your field with the 13 dragon keys decree. White heavy checkmark advanced offering. Offer dragon blood resin, red wine, or dragon-themed incense to the dragon legions. Glowing